We're back with Blah, Blah, Blah. I hope you enjoyed that Let's Ask Anthony as well as the Fifth Beatle performance. And we'd like to get started with our final topic today and our special episode of the communication episode with the You Say I Suck, Therefore I Do, dynamics of human interaction. Now, we all know people that make us feel like $1,000,000 because they like us and they think we're interesting and funny. And it's only natural to become a better person when we're talking to these people because we can do no wrong. But unfortunately, there's also the exact opposite person who, no matter what you do or say, thinks you're an idiot, a moron, and a loser. And as a result, you tend to become more like that when in their presence. And that's where Jack came up with the saying, you say I suck, therefore I do. So my question is, why are we so sensitive to how people perceive us?
I think we're not confident. Well, a lot of times, we all have these moments where we're not confident in ourselves and our own abilities, at particularly doing something. So we're just waiting for someone to pounce on us, like that fly, and to see if to get some feedback, to get some human interaction with what we're doing and trying to do, and was what I did just good enough? Like if you just played a song, you want to say, was that good? And even if someone doesn't say that much, you say, I guess it sucked. If they didn't have a lot of positive things to say. But if you're confident in what you do, then you won't have that problem. But I think most of us, well over 50% of the world, is not really confident in themselves.
No, well over 50.
Well, at least 51%.
Yeah. I think Steve Martin once said that he's depressed by his failures much more than he's gladdened by his successes. And that's part of that.
It's just a bizarre thing. It's like, oh no, that person's here, and then you just feel yourself kind of bottle up.
Normally, I don't have trouble talking. I can think of things to say, but when I'm in the presence of someone that I think, for some reason, whether it's true or not, that person thinks that I'm incoherent and an idiot, I suddenly can't think of anything to say.
What are some things that they do or say to you that make you have that reaction?
Well, sometimes it's just stuff that they've done in the past, or what you think they think of you, or guess that they think of you. Other times it's put downs.
Well,
something specific.
What was it that? What was it that?
Go ahead.
What was it that Descartes said? I think, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Well, I am short, therefore I am short. That's a known fact of life. And I had an interesting story where I was at a bar with a group of friends. All guys, you were actually there. A group of guys, we were sitting in a table, and I just was friendly, drinking my beer, and all of a sudden I see this beautiful blonde, and she was sitting up at the bar. I looked over and I just smiled at her, and the next thing I know, she's coming around to the table, and she kind of parts the way of where the guys were, and she lays down this beer in front of me. And I'm like, oh, wow. So, and the guys were like miffed. They're like, you got to go talk to her. You got to go talk to her. I said, sure, whatever. So I go up to talk to her, and I grab my beer, the one that she gave me, and I'm kind of I stood up.
You're all pumped up.
I'm pumped up.
You got it in the bag.
I think I got it in the bag.
Yeah.
So I walk up to the bar, and I kind of, did one of these. I was starting to smooth my way up to the bar, and I put my beer down, and I looked at her. I said, well, I just wanted to thank you. And then the moment I said thank you, she looked at me and then just kind of like turned away. Gave me the biggest cold shoulder I'd ever had in my life. I mean, I was frozen in time. And I said, and what I gathered is that she just basically saw me get up. She was thinking to look a little higher. Her eye level wanted to go a little higher, but she came back down. She saw how short I was. So I'm short, therefore I am short. So, I at that point I kind of thought I was pretty much of a loser. But, I just kind of turned around and walked away. I got a free beer out of it, so the hell with it.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience just yesterday. There was someone I'd met before, and I happened to run into her again. And I thought I'd just sort of, saunter over and pick up the conversation. She kind of was talking to a couple other people, but wasn't, real intense. So I walk up, and she sees me coming. She looks over, and I said, hi. She goes, hi. She turns back, and I'm just standing there. And that's definitely you think I suck, therefore I do moment without any words to that effect.
Yeah.
It's all context. Yeah.
It's like a shot in the head.
Rob, once you find yourself around that person, that all of a sudden it's like, this person never talks to me. They always, whenever I say anything, they always roll their eyes, whatever it is. What can you do to get yourself out of the situation?
I think you have to, as quickly as possible, extricate yourself.
Physical removal.
Physical removal, because it's going to be a no-win situation, and you got to get yourself into an admirer as quickly as possible. I would say, like get an ambulance. Get there as
Surround
quick as
yourself
possible.
with sycophants.
Yeah,
Time-honored.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, sycophants. Yeah, it sounds like a bad thing. 'Cause
Surround
it has the
yourself
word
with
sick in it.
losers?
Yeah.
It's a different kind of sick. It's a sick with a Y, so that's good sick.
Yeah, that's what you want. Sycophants, whatever you
There's
say.
at least one situation where that does not work, where you can have a sycophant around, but it's not going to save you.
Because the sycophant's an idiot.
Oh.
If you have no
Oh.
respect for your sycophants, their sycophancy, whatever you call that, is ineffective.
Well, what I was thinking of was
Sycophantasia.
when if you go out on a double date and your friend's
Yeah.
date doesn't like you,
Uh-huh.
you're screwed, okay? Because they're going to be there the rest of the night, and you just try to look at your girlfriend, your wife, whatever it is, and hopefully they'll buoy you up, because you can't talk bad about her you can't talk behind her back to her boyfriend, or your girlfriend, because women are they're all sisters, right?
Exactly.
But sisters. Anyway, we hope you've gained a lot from our special communication episode. We know that we have. And we got to get going. We're out of time here, but we want to thank you for tuning in and thank our studio audience for coming out today.
Yay!
And we will see you next time on Blah, Blah, Blah.